the weight that I'm carrying is something I've grown accustomed to. And if that's not just like life, I don't know what is.
I'll look at the cake, I'll smell the cake, I'll lust over the cake, but I'm not eating the cake.
Just get a little better every day. That's it. That's the goal. Just get a little better every day. Woo.
Find people that want the same thing out of life you do. Connect with them. Pour yourself into them and let them pour themselves into you. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord, I just walked straight into a sprinkler. I wear a friendship bracelet, believe it or not, that says Real Ones on it as a reminder that I'm never alone.
Good morning. It's day 54. I have laid around for 10 minutes thinking I would fall back asleep, and I never did. So I guess my day is starting at 3:30 in the morning today. Let's get going.
I begin every day by reading my Bible, reading my 10 pages, journaling, and then spending a little bit of time in Duolingo.
Black coffee helps.
So if you've been following, you know that I always start with some electrolytes in my first half gallon of water. And for a while now, I've also been using creatine. But here's the fun thing about living in a house with other people. Sometimes you just randomly have these amazing surprises happen, where I'm really convinced that someone is trying to make me think I've lost my freaking mind, because my creatine is just gone. Completely disappeared from the place that it always is. I always put it in the same place, and now it's just gone. But I would also like to take this time to say thank you so much. If you have interacted with my videos in any way, if you've subscribed to the channel, commented, liked, especially if you're watching them all the way to the end and raising up that retention time, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me in the journey. Thank you for giving me your time and attention. It means the world to me. Every time I see something like that, a like or a comment, it just tells me, okay, it's resonating with someone. Keep going. Keep going. Because it's not always easy when you don't see the growth happening. But I'm determined to keep going, and people like you really, really encourage me a lot. So thank you so much. Okay, so let me fill you in a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of a later start to the day than I typically am, because even though I woke up at 3:30, I did most of my morning routine, and then I fell back asleep for a little bit. So now I'm getting back on track. Today, give you a rundown of what the day is going to look like. It's going to be a weighted vest walk, because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I've been doing all my weight training on. So I start with the weighted vest walk in the morning. And then this afternoon, I will do some strength training. After I get this weighted vest walk in, I'm going to work. And I've worked late a few times this week, so I'll probably burn off a few hours early and start my week-long vacation, which I'm excited about. So that means I'll probably be able to get my second workout in a little bit earlier. I do have to edit at least one video. I'm aiming to edit 2, but that just hasn't been happening during the weekdays. So I'm aiming to edit at least one video, so I'll have to do that. We'll get the second workout in, and then this evening I'll be going to one of my very dear friends' birthday gathering. So my friend Summer, who has been, honestly, she's one of my, not oldest, that'd be the improper way to describe it, even though she is older than me. She's been one of my longest friends. We met when I was 14, and it was her 16th birthday party. And now, 27 years later, we're still friends. So she's one of my very best friends. And I'm so excited to celebrate her. And that's going to be the theme for this morning. I just want to talk about the power of friendship and how important it's been and my own recovery. So let's get geared up, and I'll see you out there.
Not sure if y'all can see that, but there's some hot chick walking up there in front of me. Dang. Looks a lot like my wife. You know, it just struck me. I ran across the road with this weighted vest on. This is 40 pounds. And I've been doing this, you know, for a while now, probably close to a month. And when I first started, you know, I could really feel the weight. It was so uncomfortable. It was, you know, every step, it was apparent to me that I was carrying quite a heavy load. And I realized, man, now I'm out here walking and I'm used to it. The weight that I'm carrying is something I've grown accustomed to. And if that's not just like life, I don't know what is, y'all. Sometimes we get into this place in life where we've been carrying things for so long, we've lost perspective of just how much weight is on us. And we weren't designed for that. We weren't created for that. Yeah, we may be able to endure it. We may be able to withstand it, but we're still carrying a lot. And if you believe the way that I feel, or if you believe the way that I believe, you know that there's someone who wants to carry that weight. There's someone that wants to reach down, pick up everything you've been carrying, and burden the load for you. So examine your life. Look, you know, what are you carrying that you've grown so accustomed to that sometimes you don't even realize just how heavy it is? Come on, y'all. So as I mentioned inside, one thing I want to talk about this morning is the power of friendship and how important it is if you're walking through the darkness to finding that way out of it. So if you don't know anything about me or my testimony or my story, I've got videos here on the channel that'll give you a little bit more insight. But to sum it up, I was in a real bad place, y'all. Real bad place. I call it being lost in the darkness. And there are a lot of critical steps on the path out of darkness. Not any one thing really led me out of that into the peace that I have today. But one of those critical pieces to the puzzle is the friendships that I have in my life. See, what happened with me was I used to be a very public figure. A lot of people knew me. I had a lot of acquaintances, but I didn't really have true friends. So whenever I started to really fade mentally and experience a lot of social anxiety, I started to isolate myself from everyone to the point where I would spend literally, you know, weeks at a time locked in my office, even away from my family, because I didn't want them to see how bad I was doing. And there's this cycle that happens whenever you do that. You start to believe that nobody cares about you. And you start to believe that because you're not talking to anybody, and it feels like you're invisible and nobody even knows you're there. But the thing is, you've created that situation. You separated yourself from everyone. You removed yourself from the world. It's not that no one cares about you. It's that, you know, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. And also, when people get the impression that you don't want anything to do with them, guess what? They tend to leave you alone. And it's not that no one cares about you. It's not that no one wants to be with you. It's that you've closed yourself off to that. And it messes with you, you know, it messes with your mind. So for me, whenever I started to step out of the darkness, the first thing that I did was I confessed to my wife just, you know, how bad off I was mentally. And then I felt God really, you know, impress upon me that if I was actually going to survive what I was going through, I had to have friends in my life. And it was also really important for me that my wife not carry the burden of just how unhealthy I was at that time on her own. So we actually went and we talked to my friends Chris and Summer, the one who we're celebrating tonight, who we had been, like I say, I've been friends with her for most of my life, and we had been really close to both her and her husband for a lot of years, and then we kind of separated and lost frequent contact. And they were at a point in their life where they were really moving back towards God, and we were also on that journey, to really reconnect with God the way that we'd been in our earlier youth. And I went and I confessed to him, everything I was going through and everything I was feeling. And we started sitting with them in church, and y'all, just having one couple like that who I knew loved me and cared for me and knew everything, that I was going through and still wanted to be around me, did so much for how I felt about myself and my self-worth. And now, fast forward to today, I have this amazing, incredible group of friends, more friends than I ever thought I'd have in my life. And I have this core group of friends that we actually are called the real ones. And I wear a friendship bracelet, believe it or not, that says real ones on it as a reminder that I'm never alone, because these are the people in my life who, it doesn't matter what's going on, it doesn't matter what time of day or night, if one of us needs the rest of us, we're going to be there. We pray for each other, we love each other, we encourage each other. We all have different personalities, and even our personality conflicts that come up aren't enough to ever shake or shatter our friendships. That's the real stuff. We're like a family. And y'all, I just can't stress enough how I absolutely would not be where I am today without this group of people in my life. No way. And it's so critically important that if you're in the darkness, you gotta find people who are headed in the same direction as you are. You gotta find people that want the same thing out of life that you do. So really assess, what do you want your life to look like? What do you value? What's important to you? And find the right people and surround yourself with those people. Our pastor has always said, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I've heard that for years and years, but it never really clicked with me. And now I get it, because it's the truth. Because there's no way right now, there's no way that I could fall into depression and isolate myself without my friends coming, because they would know something's wrong with me, and they won't let that happen to me. They won't let me fall back into the darkness. And I know, because I've had times where, I've started to slip, and I've started to receive text messages and phone calls. I couldn't do it without them. I couldn't. So if you're lost in darkness and loneliness, sometimes you got to take the first step, y'all. Find people that want the same thing out of life you do. Connect with them. Pour yourself into them and let them pour themselves into you. So if any of my real ones are watching, I know y'all know it, but I love you dearly. Absolutely would not be where I am today without y'all. Oh, gosh. Oh, Lord, I just walked straight into a sprinkler. Maybe I should pay attention to where I'm walking. Oh, shoot, I screwed up. There it is, though. So I did outdoor walk instead of hike. Dang. 45 minutes, 2.16 miles. The calories, again, it doesn't calculate for the added weight, so that's not accurate. All right, let's get cleaned up and get to work. I like the little sweat pattern that the vest leaves. Perfect where the plate sits there.
Dang, I guess I should provide some kind of update today, huh? It's 1 o'clock right now, and I've just been working away because it is my last day before I go on vacation for a week, and I put out an email and let everybody know, just reminding them, hey, I'm going to be gone. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, and contacting me for things that they need. So I thought it was going to be a pretty chill day where I was going to be able to just tie up some loose ends, but it's actually turned out to be quite hectic. So just a little update. I just finished my first half gallon of water here, so I'm going to get me a refill on that bad boy. And I still have about an hour to go before I hit an 18-hour fast. So got to wait a little bit longer on that. Probably going to only work, I mean, it's already 1 o'clock at this point. Crap, I'll probably end up, I don't know, I may only work like an hour more, and then just try to shut it down and call it quits unless somebody needs something from me. So yeah, that's the only update. It's been a busy work day.
Okay, it is now a little after 2 and my fasting window is done, so I am going to end my fast. I've got a little bit of beef jerky here. I've got a bag of the Skinny Pop popcorn, and I've got a protein shake. So I'm going to indulge in that. All right, little update, everyone. I did stop working around 2 o'clock, and I immediately went into editing a video. I forgot to do an update or show anything. I just had a one-track mind and it was like edit a video. The great news is I just got this one done and I'm about to hit export on it. So that one went pretty quickly. So there we go. We've got it exporting now. Right there. Cool thing about that video is that's the day 37 video, which was the halfway point, and I'm getting closer and closer and closer to being caught up, you know. I'm less than 20 days, you know, behind at this point, so just got to keep going. All right, I think what I'm going to do, I'm really behind on steps right now. I don't even have 6,000 steps today. I think I may go get a walk in and then do my lifting workout. That's what I think I may do. Okay, just finished up an outdoor walk there. Did right at an hour, 3.04 miles, 367 active calories, 495 total calories. Nothing special there. But I also wanted to show y'all, look at this, 185 subscribers, y'all. Come on. And my videos, you know, are getting some likes and comments and stuff. So, like, that's super exciting. That is so exciting. I mean, it's still, you know, growth is really slow and everything, but that means that there are people out there that are finding this content that I'm making, not the comedy content. They're actually finding this content and they're drawn to this content. And that's what matters, because this is the type of content I want to make going forward. Obviously, you know, there's going to be humorous stuff and everything, like you've seen. Whenever I interact with people and everything, the comedy is going to be there. But this is the content that I'm hoping to find the audience for. So, you know, it's slow, but I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, well, I made the mistake of sitting down for just a little bit, so now it's about 4:40. I've got to get this workout going. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure what all I'm going to do. I know I want to work shoulders today for sure and some triceps. So, yeah, we'll go from there. Again, I'm still learning, so I know that I can improve with my form and technique and all that. I'll get better, okay? I'm learning. I'm gonna try to get real close to the camera and see if y'all can hear this. I can do it. My right shoulder pops every time.
I'm working, y'all. I'm working. Oh, for anybody that gets mad at me for skipping leg day, I'm gonna try the heaviest weight I have, which is 52.5 pounds. Okay, that was a solid 30 minutes of lifting, and I don't really know what other exercises to do right now. Still gotta figure all that out, so I'm gonna jump into some core exercises, see how many curl ups I can do without stopping. $55. 55. That's not bad, right? I think it's a lot better than the first time I tried it. I think it was like 32. Just get a little better every day. That's it. That's the goal. Just get a little better every day. Woo. All right, guys. That was a solid 35 minutes. Weight training, core exercises. I don't have to do anything else. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on the treadmill for another 10 minutes. Just to round it out and get another solid 45-minute workout in. Get my step count up a little bit higher too, Certainly doesn't hurt anything. And I've got the time right now. It's 5:15. So I throw in 10 minutes. I can go and I can get a shower, get dressed and everything, and be ready on time. So yeah, I'm just gonna get another 10 minutes in. Okay, all done. Let's check it out. There we go. There's this strength training right there. 35 minutes. There's where my heart rate was. So zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5 even for a little bit there in the end. And then 10 minutes of treadmill time. So yeah, all in all, three workouts today. I mean, because the outdoor walk. Okay, it's 5:30, so I need to go get a shower and get cleaned up so we can get to dinner and go celebrate my beautiful friend Summer. Okay, it is 10 after 6. We are all cleaned up. Where are my glasses? We are all cleaned up and almost ready to go. Once I find my glasses, didn't realize I didn't have them on until I saw myself in here. We are about to go and eat. We're going to Red Lobster, so I should be able to find something grilled there with a salad or whatever. So that should be okay. We're going to Red Lobster, and then afterwards we're going to go over to our friend's house and
play games or eat cake or something.
play games. I'm not eating cake.
Well, I mean, there.
I'll look at the cake. I'll smell the cake. I'll lust over the cake, but I'm not eating the cake.
I might have a sliver.
Slacker. She's a freaking slacker.
You only live once. I don't have strict rules like you do.
Slacker. Okay.
A lot of time has passed. It is 11:45 and we just got home. I've got to wrap this up. So let me tell you how the day went. First off though, let me just tell you, we had a great time. We had such a great time with our friends and celebrating summer. I'm just so blessed to have those people in my life. I'm so blessed to have Summer in my life. I have a lifetime of memories with her. We've been friends for so long, and it was just a really great time. So let's look at how we did today. 1,604 calories burned, 158 exercise minutes, and 16,054 steps. There are the workouts right there. Now, if we go out to MyFitnessPal, I did eat more calories today than I've been eating. I didn't intend to eat this many calories, to be honest with you. And it wasn't because I ate bad. I just ate so much of the good stuff at Red Lobster. I ended up eating more calories than I intended to. So I had the garden salad. I had 2 servings of shrimp scampi. And then I actually had 6 full skewers of the grilled shrimp. That says glazed shrimp, but it was grilled shrimp. And then some rice and some ranch dressing. I know that says Texas Roadhouse there. I want to use that because I know it's higher calorie than like regular ranch, and I don't know what Red Lobster uses. But yeah, I ate a lot of shrimp, y'all. I ate a lot of shrimp. I was so hungry. So a little higher calorie today, but I do like to have higher calorie days, every couple weeks. So it's not too bad. I did not set my fast, but I know that I started fasting around, probably around 8 o'clock, I would say, because it took a while for us to get all of our dinner. So to be safe, I'm going to say around 8 o'clock, which means that I can break my fast tomorrow around 2 if I do 18 hours. And then last but not least, day 54, first workout. Outdoor workout. I took my progress picture earlier, 10 pages of reading, drink a gallon of water. Now, I will say, I still have this much left in here, and I'm actually probably going to drink it, but I drank multiple water bottles this evening, multiple glasses of water, so I've drank way more than a gallon today. Followed my diet, again, outside of being, higher calorie than I really intended. I did follow my diet as far as the food I'm eating. No cheat meals or social media because I don't drink alcohol. And with that being said, day 54 is done. So yeah, overall, I haven't been up this late in a long time. Yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. I am really looking forward to hopefully sleeping in tomorrow. I hope I don't wake up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning on my first day of being off for vacation. I would really like to rest and just get some good sleep and not be in a hurry tomorrow. I do plan to get a lot of stuff done tomorrow, but I hope that I get some really good sleep tonight. So come back this weekend, and the next week is going to be interesting because I'm going to get a lot of stuff done around the house over the weekend, and then next week we're actually going to be camping. So you're going to see how I handle 75 hard while camping for, multiple days with my entire family. So that'll be interesting. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you back here tomorrow for day 55 of 75 hard.